Having done personal pronoun and reflexive pronoun, we go to the third one, that is emphatic pronoun, the third kind of pronoun. The third kind of pronoun is emphatic. Emphatic pronoun. Now, what does the emphatic pronoun say? An emphatic pronoun is used with a noun or a pronoun. An emphatic pronoun is used with a noun or a pronoun. A noun or a pronoun. Only for the sake of emphasis. Pronoun only for the sake of emphasis. Emphasizing, emphasis. Now we look at some examples. So we said we have done pronoun. There are 9 kinds. We have done personal pronoun. We have done reflexive pronoun. Now we go into emphatic. When you say emphatic pronoun, we are talking about emphatic pronoun used with a noun or a pronoun for the sake of emphasis, emphasizing something. You want to say this is it. Okay. Now let's look at the examples for us to understand better the emphatic pronoun. Examples are the glass itself. The glass itself was durable. Durable. Next we have he himself understood it. Next, I myself looked into the matter. The next we have is you yourself understood the mistake. Then we have finally they themselves invited the guest. They themselves invited the guest. So, in this third emphatic, you want to emphasize. In the emphatic pronoun, we have few examples here. This is the third part we are doing. Okay. The glass itself. We are talking about the glass and we are saying itself. So, this is an emphatic for the glass itself. I myself. he, himself. I, myself. You, yourself. They, themselves. When you're talking about a noun or a pronoun, only for the sake of emphasizing. I myself went alone. I myself sat alone in the house. The glass itself was durable. It fell down. The glass itself. We are talking about glass. Glass itself. He himself understood. Nobody told him. I myself looked into the matter. I looked into the matter? You are emphasizing. I myself. You are giving emphasis. You are saying. You understood the mistake. You are saying you yourself understood. You are emphasizing. They visited the guests, invited the guests. They themselves invited the guests. Now, in this, itself, himself, myself, yourself, themselves, itself, when you say this, you are emphasizing. You can say, I sat alone in the house. I myself sat alone. So, and when you make emphasis, then you say you emphatic pronoun. So, we have done 3 types of pronoun now, and as you go along doing exercises, you will understand better. Now, we will do the emphasizing pronoun. Underline the emphasizing pronouns. The pronouns that are used with the noun or pronoun for the sake of emphasis, we call it emphasizing pronoun. So, we are going to underline the emphasizing pronoun. Underline the emphasizing pronouns. We have here, I myself was there. I myself was there. We ourselves served the guest. You must do it yourself. You must do it yourself. Boys, you yourselves wanted this. Boys, you yourselves wanted this. He himself told me this. He himself told me this. She herself insulted me. She herself insulted me. They themselves went there. And finally we have the town itself fell. The town itself. Town itself fell. So now we are looking at words underlining the emphasizing words. Emphasizing pronoun. We're going to underline the emphasizing pronoun. Okay, now, I, myself, we, ourselves, you, yourself, you, yourselves, self or selves, when it's plural, selves, he, himself, she, herself, they, themselves, the town itself. Now, these words, myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, themselves, itself. All these words are used with the noun or pronoun for the sake of emphasis, and therefore we are calling them emphasizing pronoun. They're using it with either nouns or we are using it with the nouns or pronouns. Now, when you say I, myself, you are emphasizing. We, they say ourselves. So all these nouns or pronouns, when we use words like this, then we call them emphasizing pronoun. We have learned to circle, we are going to learn to underline the emphasizing pronoun.